Hello YouTube, it's me Bobcat1939. This is the second time I've used this camera this week, but I won't tell you why the first time was, because it's a secret. And you'll all find out eventually. Eventually I'll upload the video, and yeah. But this video, because there was not a One Piece chapter this week, I thought I'd do something a little different. And because I'm not really into many other of the shonen mangas that come out on a Wednesday, and because I'm not sure if I'm going to do any anime reviews, I might do one. We'll see how the other few animes that are coming out over the next few weeks make me feel. But for the time being, I thought I'd do something a little different, and that was to show you some of my artwork. I've drawn a lot, especially over this beginning of this year. I went into a little drawing phase in which I drew a lot more than I have in ages, and I want to keep drawing. It's something I enjoy doing, so let's start off by just showing you a few of my pictures. Here is my picture of Monkey D. Luffy. The colouring is a bit off on it, I apologise, but it was like one of the first ones I drew. And I used the different side. Instead of using the really smooth side, I used this side, just to see how it turned out. And I like how it turned out. I think it turned out very well. Just the colouring was a bit lackluster. But anyway, that's Monkey D. Porcus Ace. This was like the second one of the One Piece ones that I drew. And I like the way it turned out. Again, the proportions were off on the stomach, and some of the other proportions are a bit off, but I don't really care because in whole it turned out really well, and I like the way it turned out. Next we have Mr. 2, Bon Clay. Definitely one of my favourites because of his face. The face, even though proportions again on some of the like leg and the hand and stuff, they're a bit out. But on the whole, the face, I really like. The face turned out really well on it. And so yeah. These ones I had to like really look at reference images to get a better idea of the proportions, because I wanted to do them really well. And so if they seem similar to other images on Google Images or anything, trust me, they've been drawn by me, coloured by me. They are my own work, and if you think they look similar to something that you've drawn, keep it to yourself. Okay, so we've got Admiral Okg. He is post-time skip, and I really like this one. It turned out really well. It was one of the first ones I drew using different proportions and like looking at reference images, and so I really like the way it turned out. Especially the colour and stuff in the shading, it just looks good, I think. Next we have a very topical one at the moment. I keep looking at this thing again, don't I? A very topical one at the moment. Don Quixote del Flamingo. I did do a bit of tracing on this just to get some of the feathers and just to get an idea of where some of the feathers went, and I got some paper and just kind of did a rough outline just to get the proportions right, because the feathers I wanted to get dead on. And because of that I did. The colouring and everything and all the rest of the details, they were all done by me, and it just turned out amazing. So yeah, that's Don Quixote. Now this one didn't turn out amazing, but I'm going to show it anyway because, well, I drew it. So this is Admiral Okg, as you can tell. Yeah, it doesn't look amazing. The face, there's only half of the face because the other half of the face didn't turn out that well. So I just kind of rubbed it out and added his devil fruit power. The thing is with devil fruit users, you can mess around with the body and like add different things because they're tangible. You can break them, you can change them. And that's why I like it in a way, and at the same time I don't really like it, but I mean, it could have been worse. Next I will show you Sir Crocodile. I like this one a lot. I used the reference image from a picture from Pirate Warriors, and then I added in a little sandstorm there just to make the top corner a bit less empty. And I really like how this one turned out, the details and everything, the coat and the just everything about it, especially the hook, I think really turned out well. And then last but not least, this is definitely one of my favourites. Marco from the Whitebeard Pirates. As you can see, most of you will recognise the image, but in the actual image the wings would have been cut off from like there and there. And then what I've done is I've just kind of folded the wings round a bit to give a bit of perspective. That didn't turn out amazing as I'd hoped, but it still kind of looks good. And then with the leg, as you can see there, what I've done is I took an image from a Portrait of Pirates model, and then I just kind of swapped his foot out for the foot that's in the model. So yeah, just to give it a bit of like, a bit of change, something a bit different, and I like the way that turned out. That turned out really well. And even though some of the colours might be a bit off on the jacket and the belt thing, all in all, I really like how this one turned out. So yeah, that's some of the One Piece drawings that I've drawn. I'm losing my words. But I want to draw more, and I don't know who to draw. So if you guys could leave me a message or a comment telling me who you think I should draw. It could be a One Piece character, it could be a maybe even Kill the Kill or Nagi no Asakura or Cowboy Bebop, or maybe even a video game like League of Legends. Tell me a character from one of them to draw and I'll give my best shots at drawing them. And if you want to keep up to date with my drawing, follow me on Instagram, the link's down there in the box. And yeah, I post a lot of stuff on there, mainly food, but occasionally drawings, and a lot of the time my face, because who doesn't want to see my face? Anyway, that's all I have to say. Again, these are all my drawings. If they look similar to yours, shut up, deal with it, and yeah, see you guys when I see ya.